Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, and before we go to tonight's video, just a little impromptu interruption to the service. Today I've chosen to have a sponsored video from our sponsor, GTOmega. In 5 days time they launched their latest product range. It is a new brand of racing gloves to be used with any form of racing wheel, whether it's sim cockpit or similar. And it's a new promotion and a new line coming to GTOmega. Down below in the text you will find a link to the launch of that product. GTOmega are launching this in 5 days time with a early access pass. So if you sign up to their early access, you'll get information through your mailbox to advise you as and when the launch is going. You'll find additional detail about the product and everything else associated with that. And don't forget, you can use my discount code on any products, including the gloves. My discount code is WIDDO, that's Widow. You'll use that for 5% discount on any product line through their web store. Anyway, with that, let's get on with the process. We're off to one of the weekly races for you to enjoy. And just like to give out a massive thank you to GTOmega for taking me on board and supporting the channel. And you guys for supporting the channel as well. Let's get to the video. We'll see you soon. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. This is the weekly challenges March week 2, and as we know, the weekly challenges have now changed to a release day on Friday. You can see we get into this one late, but we've had lots of busy stuff to do. I apologise for that, and with that we're setting about the last one first. This is race number 5. We need to get 3rd place or higher in the GR1 prototype series at the Daytona road course. The car we're using today is the Mazda. I believe we had a target PP of 950. We do. We're going to use racing mediums. We've come in at 94218. Settings will be racing mediums. We're on fully customizable suspension, which is everything is default. The differential gear fully customizable. Again, everything default. Downforce is 100% on the rear, 100% on the front, 100% on the ECU and ballast. Normal transmission, no modifications there. Medium turbocharger, and everything else is default. So it's 10 laps of Daytona road course. It's a field of GR1s. Most of these are going to be VGTs, etc. They're going to be pretty rapid. There's going to be some historics, but we're going to set about this aiming for a 1-stop on round about lap 5 or 6. We're going to take all the fuel, we're going to change the tyres, and we're going to try and take this to 1st place before the end. Let's get stuck into the settings. Assists will be traction control 1, ABS on weak, and we're going to take off the counter steer. The controller settings are on a G29. Controller steering sensitivity 5, force feedback max torque 7, force feedback sensitivity 7. Let's get stuck in. So we're starting in last place. We're going to see where the fuel gets us. Now, we've been doing lots of laps in GR3s around this course recently, but it was just last week's league race. We're going to see if we can get this fuel to go the full 5 laps. So we're just going to wind the fuel map back to start with and see if we can get 5 laps out of it. We can brake much later than we did in the GR3s. Look at the GR1s there in front of us, coming past us now. They've got the go on us because we're on the fuel map 6. But we're going to push this car hard. We're not going to give it a chance to back away. The bus stop is exceptionally difficult. We're up to 16th place. This is going to start to disappear and fly past very quickly as we get faster through the race. We hope to be setting race fastest laps fairly soon. So the leaders are 20 seconds ahead of us. Look at that, we've got 4.6 laps of fuel now. 4.7 as I get to the line. We're still saving fuel at this point. Ran a little bit wide, but no harm, no foul. Got in really deep there. Up the inside, is that the Porsche or the Alpine? Gonna give him a little bit of a bump on the rear. Purple sector. Mr. Hoshino in the Hyundai. The Nissan LM in front of us. Still hitting them GR3 braking markers. I think I can push that a bit. 1.1 in the purple. We have the fastest lap of 1:34.486. Absolutely flying. They're going to go 3 wide. We're just going to back out of this. We're not going to take the run. It's another LM55, our teammate on the left of us there. Going to rattle past Mr. Beauvoir in the Nissan LM, Mr. Rubilar in the Bugatti VGT, and Mr. Mangiano. Looks like he's in the 962. We fly past him. And be very aware of that tyre wall on the inside of that corner. It's a doozy. It will catch you out. Love that little gear change squeak. Little Daffy Duck on the dump valve, the wastegate, whatever you want to call it. Here's Alan Frager ahead of us. So, purple sector 1.159 seconds faster. This could be a 31 if we start to pick up the draft of Mr. Inestrosa. Mr. Suswiller goes to the pits after lap 3. There's a 32. It was almost a 31. Maybe that's next lap. We do have 3 laps remaining. We're in 6th place. Got to see if we can get anywhere near the leaders. This car is 4-wheel drive and it's got the grip. Don't need to run counter steer, it grips and goes itself. This should be a 31 if we get round. Are we going to pick up the draft from Mr. Cookabun and slip past him before we make the bus stop? I don't think so. We ran him wide a little bit and he's not entirely happy with that. That fire underneath his back bumper there. First gear around that apex just to try and make sure. If anybody's enjoying the GR1 grinds, these are essentially the same racers who we're racing in the GR3 class at Spa at the moment. And these guys are now in the same cars as we've been racing them against, so we're starting to see who the fastest of these guys are in this GR1 class. Round the outside, there we go. As we come past the McLaren VGT chasing down Mr. Wong in looks like the Peugeot 908 HDI FAP 10. That's what it looks like. Whether it is, and I'll be proved wrong probably. Did we make it? Half a second, and we didn't. Look, that half a second we made, we got penalised. We've got 1 lap to go to pit, 1.2 laps of fuel. We're going to go to the end of lap 6, and first and second place are in front of us, it looks like. So the R92C looks like it's in front of us as well there, what Mr. Gallo's driving. We don't know when these guys are going to pit. But we made it straight past them both. Maybe they are fuel saving as well. Or have we just outclassed them at this point of the race? They're not ready for us to get past them. Another purple. We haven't dipped into the 31s yet. Maybe that'll be for the last stint. See what I mean by the chicane. Oh, we get another half second penalty. We're going there through there so quickly. We're going to take the pit lane now though. And they both can. Oh no, one comes in with us. We're taking the medium tyres and we're taking all the fuel. We're going to see if we can wind the car up all the way to the finish line. Going to go faster and faster and faster from fuel map 6. Well, hopefully fuel map 1, but we'll have to see. We've now dropped down to 4th place, down to 5th. Wong and Yamanaka in with us. Gallo continues on. Will he be a no-stopper? Fuel's now going in. It's a great looking car. Down to 10th place. Away we go. It delivered us to the track in a gear we weren't going to be using. It really needed to deliver us in 3rd. So we made it out of the pits in 7th, not 10th. We beat cars out and around the end of pit lane. Got 6 laps of fuel. So I think we can turn that up to fuel map 5 at this point. At the end of this lap, we want 3 laps left. 8, 9, 10. We're going to go to fuel map 4. If we can get through without a penalty. So Gallo and Cookerman both go to the pits. Gallo with 33% remaining. He's not going to be stationary very long. We had to take the lot. As we're chasing down Mr. Wong, who pitted behind us. We've got 2 more laps of fuel than we actually need. So Gallo came out there. Look, they're ahead of us. There they are. We're going to go to fuel map 3. Short shifting our way through. Sneaking a little bit of corner. Mr. Hizalin, my usual favourite car for this race. There it is, the Tomahawk. Mr. Gallo, who was leading, we are now just going to slide past him. 2 laps remaining at the end of this lap. He's not going to let us go. He is in front of us in the Mazda 787B. Mr. Kukabun and then Mr. Miyazano some 10 seconds further on. We get a penalty again. It's never very good, that. Two laps remaining. We still picked up the fastest lap with a penalty. Got to see if we can get that down to 5 seconds at the end of this lap. Oh, didn't mean to hit Mr. Kukabun then. Need to do everything we can to get this down. Terrible. 4.7 seconds ahead. No penalty at this point, but that should be the first. Well, we've done a 131 already. There's a chance of being a 130. We're 3.1 seconds behind. And Miyazano's gone to the pits. Well, that just hands us the lead. Well, happy days. Is the final lap of the race going to be a sub 130 as we go to fuel map 1 to really try and wind it out of this car? We're on the grass and everything. This car is heroically fast when you really give it the beans. See if we can absolutely ace this chicane this time through. We've not done it for like the last 6 laps. Every lap was a penalty as it starts to get dark here at the Daytona Oval. It's the road course, isn't it? Oh, we made it through. Are we still purple? Yes, we are, by 1.2 seconds. Absolutely smashing it. Loads of fuel, enough to get us to the end, and that should be an easy victory, folks. If you're able to drive the car this fast, that will give you that amount of time to get it done. It's a beautiful car, the LM55 GR1 variant. Absolutely epic. Sounds good, drives good, and relatively stable, and that should deliver you an easy victory within 16 minutes. Fastest lap on lap 10 for 1:28.499. Just 7 seconds in front of Mr. Kukabun. But Mr. Gallo, who looked like he was going all the way, Mr. Miyazano as well, just fading away at the end. There you have it, folks. That will conclude race 5 for this week's weekly challenges, and that should deliver you a 6-star ticket. Got that last time we ran, but we'll see you on the next one. All the best, folks. Take care.